Boom! Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be creating a new character for Pool of Radiance. So let us start. It is going to be another male. I am going to make female characters, but for this conversion, we're going to be a male. Kind of have a character thought out already. I'm going to be, for the first time in these adventure series, an elf. So, elves are known for their poetry, song, and magical arts, but when danger threatens, they show great skill with weapons and strategy. Elves can live to be over 700 years old, and by human standards are slow to make friends and enemies, and even slower to forget them. Elves are slim and stand 4.5 to 5.5 feet tall. They tend to be pale-skinned and dark-haired with deep green eyes. They have no facial or body hair, prefer comfortable clothes, and possess unearthly grace. Many other races find them hauntingly beautiful. Elven ability adjustments, we get +2 Dex, -2 Con, and the favorite class is a wizard. Special abilities will be Sleeplessness, immune to sleep spells and effects of the sleep subtype. Hardiness versus enchantments, +2 racial saving bonus against mind-affecting spells. Bonus proficiencies, long sword, rapier, short bow, longbow. Skill affinity listen, +2 racial to listen checks. Search +2 and spot +2. Keen senses, elves make active search checks automatically and with no movement penalties, and they have low light vision, which allows them to see better than normal in the dark. So we're going to be an elf, and I'll tell you the character I have in mind in just a minute, but we're going to be this handsome elf. We're going to be a bard. So I've never actually played a bard, but I have an idea of a character in my mind that's going to kind of run in the same lane as a blade bard, which is a kit type of a bard, a blade bard. So we're going to be a blade. And bards often serve as negotiators, messengers, scouts, and spies. They love to accompany heroes and villains to witness heroic or villainous deeds firsthand, since a bard who can tell a story from personal experience earns renown among his fellows. A bard casts arcane spells without advanced preparation, much like a sorcerer. His magic emphasizes charms and illusions, and the bard can also play an inspiring song that strengthens him and his allies. Bards also share some specialized skills with rogues, and their knowledge of item lore is nearly unmatched. So to cast a spell, a bard must have a charisma score of 10 plus the spell's level. Pretty simple. Any non-lawful is unrestricted. A hit dice of d6. Proficiencies, proficient with simple weapons, proficient with light armor, medium armor, and shields. Skill points 4 times at first level, 4 plus the intelligence modifier. Spellcasting arcane, charisma-based, no spell preparation. Spell failure from armor is a factor. Bards begin the game knowing all cantrips, and bards cannot gain any levels of XP while they're a lawful alignment. So we're going to be a neutral good bard. A neutral good character does the best that a good person can do. He's devoted to helping others. He works with kings and magistrates, but does not feel beholden to them. A cleric who helps others according to their needs is neutral good. Neutral good means doing what is good without bias or toward or against order. And we're gonna... So here's the... Oh, I don't want to recommend it, no. Cancel that. Alright, so here's what... Okay. Bring these all down again. Alright, so these are the base stats. So first of all, we're in charisma at 15, so 1 more point will get the +3 modifier. We want intelligence. Well, we'll get to that. He's not going to be very wise, so he's not going to have a lot of willpower, common sense, perception, and intuition. So let's give him 16 charisma. Let's give him some intelligence for the skill point bonuses. Let's up his constitution. And I want to use a blade, so we're going to be kind of somewhere in this range. Maybe something like that. He has a lot of strength. He's got decent con. He can hang in a battle. Can use a ranged weapon if necessary. Isn't getting any negative ability modifier score on his AC. He's not the wisest, but he's fairly intelligent. And he's very charismatic. So that looks pretty good to me. So here's the Blade Bard. The Blade is a combat-minded bard more focused on fighting with two weapons and his parry skill than performing. We're going to configure this package. So we have 20 remaining points. Use magic device. A successful use magic device check allows the character to use a magic item as if he had a required class, race, or alignment. So we want him to be good at using magic devices. Fairly good at tumble. Spellcraft. Spellcraft is used to identify spells and to perform counter spells. Let's see. Perform. We want him to be a performing bard. We want him to have lore. Definitely want a couple points of concentration. Couple points of persuade. A point of bluff and a point of appraise. I think is pretty good. And for the recommended is Curse Song. But to kind of fall in line, since he doesn't have many hit dice, I'm thinking Toughness. He's a little tougher than normal, gaining 1 bonus hit point per level. So I think we're going to make him a tough bard, so he can handle his own in a fight. Now the spells we pick. Let's see, resistance, +1 to all saving throws. Of course we want that. We want cure minor wounds. Daze is pretty self-explanatory. And what's flare do? A burst of hot light is fired from the caster, making it suffer a -1 penalty to attack rolls. And we like flare as well. Light would be nice, but maybe next level. Now let's customize the little bugger. Okay, he's got a short crop of hair. Maybe something like that will be fine. Or no, right there. No tattoos on the body on his clothing. Be rather dashing. Skin color, he's going to be more of a pale folk. His hair color will be darker. And let's see what other clothing we can get him though. He's got a flair for the go along with his charisma, so maybe something like that.
Get on them! Attack, I say!
Alright, that's a little loud. So let's see what we've got here. Neutral warrior.
Show them your steel! Attack! Time to spill some blood! I hear the battle calling! Attack! Death is coming for you!
We're going to be the archer type. Let's generate some names. I like Eloril. Eloril. Cenelius. Eloril Cenelius. Wanderlust. Eloril Cenelius. Wanderlust has recently lured you to enter human lands against your family's advice and your own better judgment. You plan to show these short-lived humans and filthy dwarves what a real elf is made of. His age will be... He's going to be a youngin'. Just 155 out of 700, so he's a young fellow. As for his deity, let's see here. How about Corellin Larethian, god of elves, magic, music, and arts, also a demi-human power. So Corellin Larethian. Corellin Larethian. Let me make sure the spelling is correct. Corellin Larethian. Yep. Alright. So here is our young elvish bard. We will hit play. We're in New Flan. Oh, can't open the intro movie. I will have to convert that and play it in the next episode. But I'm going to go ahead and save as the prelude. Start Pool of Radiance. We'll be getting into character of Eloril Cenelius in the next episode. Stay cool, everybody. Peace out.